Boom. We're live on Facebook. What's up, Facebook?
And now we lost. Did we lose his?
Yeah, I just,
So
you got to just click on my thing and just enable my camera again.
Okay.
Enable your camera. Got it. All right.
You should be able to just click on my name.
I see you.
Wait, go on.
Unmute.
On camera, see the.
You see it. And then every time I go there, it's...
Stop doing that. All right, so for those of you that are live, you guys get the fun tech stuff that sometimes just happens, right? And you just roll through it and you have fun with it. So while we're getting this all together, make sure you guys have a pen, paper. If you got something to drink, you are all set up. I know that our guest today is going to just be spilling out a ton of amazing stuff. I'd love for you to be able to see his face. That's kind of what we're working on right now. There we go. I think Chad got it here. So I'm really excited for today. There we go. Because who we have on today has made such an impact in my life. I remember when I first started online, it was about 6 years ago. You know, I started, a lot of you guys already know our story. You know, I started my business online from a hospital bed. I was told I may never walk again. I've had all sorts of struggles of homelessness, and, you know, I was a stripper for 7 years in a club. I thought college was the answer to go and transform my life. That's what they tell you, right? And that, honestly, it was this guy today that really saw me for who I was and believed in me in just the right times for me to be able to really fly in my life. And I am so grateful that he took the time to really be able to share, you know, because ultimately it's about creating a business that is in your purpose and in your passion and making an impact in people's lives. And this guy has one hell of a story that I think tops mine and Chad's all together. So I just want to, if you're here, you're live, give him some thumbs up, some hearts, you know, tons of energy here. Dave Sharp, you have been such an incredible person in my life. Thank you so much for coming on and for, you know, sharing your knowledge to our people, you know, who are ultimately out to make a difference and have stories just like we do and want to be able to transform that and really make an impact on people's lives. So I'm going to let you go because I know that that's just what you do.
And now it's...
Yeah, I got it. I saw that I muted myself.
We're on it.
Yeah, so, I mean, thanks for the amazing introduction, and it's, you know, I've been doing this for 10 years now. It's amazing that it's been 10 years of this journey of being online, and kind of going from zero to hero in a sense. And I don't mean that because I think I'm a hero. I just think that anybody who pursues entrepreneurship and has the courage to go out there and take a product or a service and a message out to people it's a heroic thing. I think that the majority of the major impact that we've made as a society is due to entrepreneurship. And I think that inside most people is a drive and a motivation and a passion to want to take what's in them, that creative spirit or that gift that they have, and take it out and impact people with it. And so my gift and my passion happens to be being creative. And I also have a heart for people, particularly people who are have maybe been castaways or black sheep or have had struggles. I mean, I love people who were born with a silver spoon too, don't get me wrong. But I particularly have a passion for people who have struggles. And that tends to be the majority of people, the more we talk to people, right? The more we find out about them, and to help them turn those struggles into strengths in business and turn their mess into a message. And I mean, I've come from drug addiction and homelessness and, you know, trauma and all kinds of things to turn my life from basically multiple breakdowns to multiple breakthroughs. And I still, you know, it's still a journey for me. It's a never ending. That's what entrepreneurship, the beautiful thing about it is that it pushes you to be your best self and to find out what you're really made of. And it constantly challenges you to grow. The challenge that we as entrepreneurs have, I think, is how do we We realize that we need a community to be a part of. We realize that we do need some tools, and we do need a platform to plug into, and we do need people to learn from. And I think that nowadays the internet is full of it's just full of everybody. I mean, everybody's online, and everybody's got a Facebook ad, and everybody's got a YouTube channel, and everybody shouting on Facebook that they can help me in their program or their product or their course or their book or whatever. Their mentor is the best mentor. And I think that we've got a lot of stuff that we've got to pick through. And sometimes it takes people many thousands or tens of thousands or wasted years to actually find the right person with the right information in the right environment. And then people get to our community, and they get to learning from me and some of our instructors, and they get plugged into what we're doing. And usually, as a matter of fact, I was just going through on Facebook today some people who, one person had posted is legendary marketer garbage, and a bunch of people sort of jumped in on this thread who were not even really promoters or affiliates of our company, and had only ever just gone through some of my teaching and my training, and just knew that we were doing the right thing and that we were an incredible community. And that, I think, is when you know that you're really doing something special online, is when you have people who are not even direct students or direct promoters or affiliates of what you're doing, and they're jumping in, sort of, kind of pouncing on people who even are remotely, kind of bashing what you're doing a little bit, or at least trying to stir the pot. So the question is how can we help your people today who happen to be also coaches, or people who want to take the information that's inside of their head and turn it into either coaching practices, digital courses or digital products, or events and masterminds, and maybe even want to create multiple streams of income by being an affiliate marketer and learning the marketing strategies to be able to take other offers that could just put more money in their pocket if they promote them. Either you're promoting each other, you're promoting Legendary Marketer, our products and programs, you're promoting some other. So you also have the ability to be an affiliate marketer, which all coaches, consultants, and people who run events and masterminds should be flexible enough to be able to say, hey, you know what? I love this person's program and I want to put on a great promotion to be able to point people towards that, and also get paid to do so. So those are the four main business models that we teach inside of our platform: digital courses, coaching, consulting, events and masterminds, and affiliate marketing. And I found that those three channels, or those three pillars, are the most scalable. They're the most leveraged. They're the quickest way to be able to take what's in your head or heart and put it out into action and start getting paid for it. And of course, we start many people off with affiliate marketing too, because many people have something inside of their head or heart that they want to get out, but maybe they need to build their confidence a little bit, or maybe they need to practice with somebody else's products and promote those for a period of time to learn the marketing skills, to then finally get the courage and the knowledge to be able to go out and promote themselves through a coaching practice or a consulting business or a digital products, taking your wisdom and put it into an audio, video, or even a written PDF course. So anyways, that's where my passion lies. And I've seen a lot of trends come up over the years. We've had Bitcoin, we've got e-com, we've got all these different, there's even recently been people who are popping up, making a big splash. I'm going to teach you how to be a high ticket closer. So I'm going to teach you how to get a glorified job, is basically what they're saying. So there's all these different things. Oh, the new one is, I'm going to teach you how to build a marketing agency. And while that's another popular one, hey, no problem with that. I have no problem with marketing agencies, and I think they're great. You guys, I believe, have had a marketing agency as at least a full-time or a part-time business as well. But we've got to make sure that we start people off where they need to be started off, because there's a lot of elements that come into running a business, to dealing with clients, to being able to organize yourself. And people need to have a platform and a community that they can start out where they're at and develop the skill sets to be able to take the next step, right? And I find that we start people off there's also another thing that's popular in the marketplace today, which is more equals more. If you have more tools, more gadgets, more things in your back office, more tools at your disposal, that somehow that's going to equal success. And that is absolutely, without a doubt, through $250 million in sales that I've done, me and affiliate partners have done over the course of the last almost decade. That is absolutely the opposite of what actually creates success. Less is more. Less things to think about. Less things, mountains for you to climb or hills for you to get over between you and getting paid, right? Less is more in the marketplace today. It's always been that way. It will always be that way. So we also have to take all of this noise and all of this, all of these distractions, and boil them down to continuously keep people focused on what is the next simplest thing that you need to do, and what can we take off of your plate to help you get movement and help you actually start making progress. There's been more than enough people over the course of the last few years since we've been going strong with Legendary, and I actually came back full-time in the industry, who will start promoting Legendary as an affiliate, for example, and have dreams and aspirations of wanting to maybe one day build their brand and have a coaching business or a coaching practice or build their own digital products or stuff like that. So they get in, they make $25,000, $10,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $50,000 as an affiliate. They're developing their marketing chops, and all of a sudden then they get distracted and they go over here to the latest, greatest thing and start all over again. And that's a challenge. That is they are continuously self-sabotaging themselves, because to be successful, now brace yourself, I'm going to just hit you with some hard truth. To actually have a real business in this industry or any other industry, it takes multiple years, which means that you have to do the same thing. God forbid. That doesn't mean you have to wake up at the same time, or you have to work in the same place, but you have to consistently build your business over time for multiple months leading into years to really begin to get momentum. Why? Because if you have a coaching business, for example, and 6 months from now, you're off doing something else, your clients are going to say, this is not a worthy mentor for me to follow. So we have to teach people to stay put, right? And to actually follow through, even when something shiny drops in their inbox, and even when a new wonderful mentor pops up on Facebook, or even when they see a shiny Facebook ad that has wonderful copy and it makes us really, want to say, oh, this is the thing that's really going to, there is nothing that is going to make you successful any faster than you staying on the path. Even if you're building, for example, an e-commerce business, or you're in Bitcoin or whatever, if something is, now I'm not saying that I endorse those models. I think e-commerce, I think Bitcoin, and especially the Ponzi schemes that have popped up in the cryptocurrency, stay away from those. There's some things that we can all agree that you need to stay away from. But God forbid, I think the biggest thing that I struggle with as a mentor to people in a large community of people is just keeping them focused, right? So the whole goal of our community is to get somebody in and actually get them immersed in our program and in our training, which we have, not PLR products, and not a lot of people refer people in our community just because of the instruction in the courses that there's. I mean, you go through our coaching and consulting blueprint. Let me tell you something. You're going to get 10 years of experience from me of actually building not just a little coaching practice to where I'm saying I'm a coach on Facebook, but literally having, clients in the hundreds charging $75,000 retainers for actual, consulting services, how to package those services, how to think and grow into group coaching, how to structure contracts and actually have a business. As a matter of fact, Chad was in my coaching program back 4 or 5 years ago. Okay. And that's where he really started to bloom. So there's history with you guys, even that, who are you, Chad, and Holly inside of one of my coaching businesses, and I still have a coaching business today. So anyways, I'm ranting, but those are, I think, some of the things that are important for people to know, because there is so much distraction, and the information age is working against us now. We're in the breakthrough age, to where people need specific instructions to get a specific result, not just access to the internet. Because back 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when the internet was invented, people didn't have access to any information, guys. So this ability to be able to connect with people all over the world and get other people's experience and information was this huge breakthrough. Nowadays, that double-edged sword has now come back to bite us, because we can get on Facebook or we can get on the internet and totally and completely get lost. And there are, honestly, in my opinion, there are only a handful of people online today that are teaching marketing that people should actually follow and listen to. There are literally only a handful. And I do put myself in that category, because I know what I do behind the scenes, and I do the right thing when nobody's looking. And there's a lot of integrity that goes into running a business like this. There is to having a platform and actually hosting a community. I really think that people don't understand the amount of integrity that it takes to be able to do what I do on a daily basis, which is be the leader of a large community of people who are looking to you for you to do the right thing when nobody's looking. It is so common that people disappear with people's money, that people get into and doing other things. I mean, there is literally only a handful of people that can be trusted teaching the things that we're teaching. And so I say that with a lot of conviction, because I think nowadays we're just battling information overload, and we're battling a massive, massive, massive compromise in integrity, because it's so easy. People just don't have the values, and it's so easy to take advantage of people. Does that make sense?
Totally.
It totally makes sense. You had something that you wanted to
Yeah. Way to read my mind. So when I was at your event, and I've told the story a few times without disclosing like who we were or what was going on, because we were, hyping up this. But when I went there, I wasn't confident in who I was. Like your first event, I didn't know that I had value to actually bring to the marketplace and to actually attract people to buy my products, to buy the business that I was in, to do those things. And after that event, like you asked me how much I invested in myself, and I think we added up and it was almost like $50,000 or something ridiculous. And you're like, you have all that inside of you. Like you have all that, and you can charge and go out there. And that was when I really started believing in my value and what I had to do. And like a year later, I ended up doing my own event. I had 26 people paying around $1,000 average to come to, then sold a mastermind that people paid $10,000 to go to. Like, but if I wouldn't have had that breakthrough, like there was no way in the world I would have been able to do that.
And you've been able to share that with our clients so that they believe in themselves too.
Yeah,
which has been really
and now
powerful.
we use that in our
which is ultimately why, guys, Dave is here. So Chad and I, he's absolutely right. There are only a handful of people in this industry that actually know what the fuck they're talking about, and that they're real, and they're going to guide you along the way. I've been in this industry long enough too, and I've met some scum, and I've met some really amazing fucking people. And this guy here is one of those amazing people that I've been honored to become part of. And when we were talking, like, what can we do for you guys that are following us? Like, how can we bring you the most value to actually build a sustainable business that is you're going to be passionate about, that you're going to love, and that is it's going to actually work? Right? I've seen people who invest, do all this stuff, and it's just, like Dave said, just with the wrong people. So when you have a community in place and you can lock arms with people who are on that same vision and that same mission, I think that's something that Chad and I authentically, we took Legendary Marketer. We worked with Dave. We took every single training. Every single morning, guys, I'm in Legendary Marketer, and he doesn't even know this. I'm back there watching these trainings, and I'm putting them in my posts. I'm following the templates that he has in the back office for my posts. I've been doing it for years. That's why the influence and the engagement and stuff that we get is from this guy and the stuff that he teaches inside of this community. And we've almost, like, the missing has been like, this guy, we want you guys to go through this training because we want you guys to be successful, because when you're your highest self and you're your best self, that's when together we can really make an impact. And Chad and I really got clear that we can't do that with just the Chad and Holly show. We need people like Dave. We need people like the legendary marketer. We need people like you, that we're all coming together to be the best people that we can be, so we can really go out there and make an impact in people's lives. It's that ripple effect that, like, every single time I get goosebumps all over my body. So we just want to invite you guys, I guess, like, to our community and what we're doing. So what we're doing is we're locking arms with Dave. We're locking arms with the legendary marketer, and we're going to be able to help you guys. You know, this training is unbelievable. It really is like the Netflix of marketing. Because Dave, would you agree that, like, well, actually, let me ask you, like, where do you feel would be the best place for everyone watching, you know, their coaches, like the best place for them to really get started to be able to build that sustainability? Because I think that's ultimately the most important, is keeping the sustainability and the consistency and growing what you really love.
Yeah, so I think it's best for me to just tell people what to expect, right? And then actually what they're going to go through, what they're going to learn when they come on board, because I think that's just the best way to do it. I mean, I don't think it's useful, all these webinars, all these ridiculous funnels, all this crap that people have online that you got to go through, you know, hours and hours and days to really figure out what in the hell is even going on. I don't think it's fair to make you sit through a 3-hour webinar to you know, hear what the offer is or anything like this. So let me just tell people so they can, on, you know, whether they're watching now or whether you're watching this video at a later time, you can understand the science behind this process, why it's proven, and then the opportunities that you're going to get to learn what you want and what you need to learn along the way. So the first thing that I recommend somebody do is to become a part of our Legendary Marketers Club. That is a $30 a month membership, okay? What you're also going to get included with that membership is you're going to get something called the 15-day online business builder challenge. Now, these two things in combination are going to do two things for you. The Legendary Marketers Club each month is going to give you new strategies and new techniques. For example, this last month, we uploaded a training in there from one of our masterminds that a guy got up in front and took us through his entire journey from 0 to 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay, so that's kind of the value. Another couple got up in front. We recorded it. We included their slides. They gave sample sample ads of how they're running story post on Facebook to be able to get clients and to generate leads. Not a huge, lengthy, ridiculous course that you have to go through to learn Facebook ads, just a basic, here's what we're doing, here's the actual ads that we're running, go model them, right? So those are kind of the examples of the content that's in the Legendary Marketers Club. If you boil it down, it's $1 a day. It's just really a no-brainer. Back to the second thing that you're going to get when you become because we're going to give this to you basically as a bonus. We're going to put you through something called the 15-day online business builder challenge. And that was every single word, assignment, and process of that challenge was created and designed and written and delivered by me. Okay. During that process, for the first several days, you're actually going to learn the nuts and bolts of marketing, the nuts and bolts of developing a list and a following and how things work, how to think about creating multiple streams of income, and just how to approach digital marketing online. I don't care how far you are along in your journey, you need to go through this, because I'm telling you, if you haven't done $250 million in sales online, this will help you. If you have done $250 million in sales online, please reach out to me personally. Let's connect and let's figure out what I can learn from you. Let's not BS each other, right? If you know how to cook, I don't, hit me up. I'll take lessons from you, but this is what I do, right? So on the 4th day, we're actually going to connect you with a business plan advisor, okay? This is not a fake salesperson. This is not some coach who's not really going to coach you. This business plan advisor has one intention. This is a person that's personally trained by me, who works with our company and inside of our company every single day. Okay. This is this person's job, is to help you develop and clarify your business plan. When you get to day 4 of the challenge, we're actually going to give you something called the DMAC. It's the Digital Marketing Assessment Quiz. And we're going to assess where you're at, how much you know. And based on how much you know, we're going to guide you in a certain direction. You're then going to attend a training with me. I'm going to help you crystallize your business plan. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to be able to invest in one of our business plan or one of our business blueprints. Again, those blueprints are one of 4 business models, okay? Affiliate marketing, coaching, consulting, digital products, or events and masterminds. And I'm going to make you a special offer in that training to where you can get all of them for the price of one. Now, if you go to our website directly, you're going to have to invest in all of those separately, okay? So by going through our business challenge, not only are you getting amazing quality and you're getting the training that you've probably been looking for online for months or years, but you're also going to get an opportunity to clarify a business plan so you actually have something tangible that you can either take and go and work on your own. So you can totally go and do this on your own. If you want to take your business plan, you say, hey, I'm just going to go do this on your own, or we'll make you a special offer that you can only get by going through our challenge to where you can get all of our business blueprints plus a ton of other amazing bonuses, like our Traffic Rolodex program that teaches you exactly how to run paid ads on Instagram and Google and Facebook and all of the top platforms. Plus, you're going to get 6 months free of our Affiliate Pro subscription, so you can be an affiliate promoter of ours if you want to create multiple streams of income, or just want to be an affiliate of ours because you love what we're doing and you want to get paid to go out there and share, just like Chad and Holly are doing right now. Okay, they have a coaching practice, they may have an agency, they have multiple things they're doing, but they're also an affiliate because they love what we're doing, and we're going to pay them to promote our products and our services. So you're going to then possibly say, yeah, I want to take one of your business blueprints. I want the special price. I want the special bonuses. We'll give that to you. You'll finish the challenge, and we will help you launch your business in 15 days. Then what happens after 15 days? Do we drop you on your head and leave you alone and say, okay, you bought something from us, now go figure it out on your own? No. Every single week, you get to attend 2 webinars with our top marketing coach. Yes, somebody we actually pay, right, to actually coach our clients. You can get on every single week. You can ask questions. You can get feedback about your ads. These people that work inside Legendary are really, really smart. They're not just bottom of the barrel people. You're also going to get to be a part of our Facebook group that we have 15,000 people in that group, and you can ask questions and you can get feedback and you can post your videos in there and you can do all this cool stuff. And then you can also have the option to join our masterminds if you want. There's so much cool stuff that you can do in our community. But it starts with one simple step, which is, I believe Chad and Holly are going to give you guys a link to join our Marketers Club. Get that, do it now, and start going through the challenge today, right? Because the sooner you get started, the sooner you can actually launch or relaunch your business. And I promise, if you already have a coaching business, or you already have an agency, even if you have a digital product business, or you're doing affiliate marketing, I'm going to show you how to put that on steroids. I'm going to show you how to take what you're doing right now and do it in a way that's 10 times less stress, and you make 10 times more money. I promise you, or your money back, right? In all of our products, whenever you buy them, they have clear refund policies. We give you contracts. Everything is on the up and up, and it's like just a refreshing experience. So no more going and buying from people and they disappear, or they're doing something different in 3 months, or they put you into some trendy fad that's not going to be around in 6 months or whatever. This is all time-tested business models, and we will make you into a legendary marketer. That is my guarantee. Not only that, but we will show you how to develop yourself and how to create boundaries in your life and how to do great self-care and how to actually take care of yourself. And because entrepreneurship can be stressful. And here's my last thing that I'll say. Most people online, even if they're making money, their life is a mess. I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over and over and over again. Their life is a mess, and they're a mess. They have no balance. They're working 18 hours a day. They have addictions, all this stuff. Listen, we talk about this stuff in our community because we want our entrepreneurs and our marketers to not only be financially successful, but mentally sane and successful, emotionally solid and successful, and spiritually centered. And that is exactly what we're creating. It's an amazing, amazing experience. I promise you've never had an experience like this before. You've never been a part of a community or a process like this. So I just say that you get the link from Chad and Holly. If either you're watching right now, or you're in the group, or you're watching this recording, there may be a button below this, and just do it. Just get it done and start the process. Clean your desk clear, right? Wipe your slate clean. Take a deep breath. And I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay. We got your back. Get started with a journey with us today, and we'll show you a better way to do things.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave. So we're also throwing in a couple of bonuses because we want to create a community, and we want to actually develop you guys and have you along for the ride while we're doing things and putting together our coaching programs and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, I want to chime in, and really, ultimately, we've worked with Dave, and we've taken the legendary marketer, and exactly what he said is to equip you to become a legendary marketer for yourself, right? Because of this program and because of being a part of this community, Chad and I have been able to go develop our own coaching and consulting programs that we've done. We have a digital course. We're actually going to give you our audience on demand to help you be able to figure out who that perfect person is that you're working with as you're putting all of this training together. We're going to include that for you. You know, none of our digital products, our coaching programs that we've put together would never be had it not been from this guy. So we want you guys to learn from the guy that we've learned from. Right? And I think that is going to be the most valuable for you guys. And then we'll also include a touch of us. So you're still working with us as well in our private community. We're going to do a live training for you once a month in there, do some Q&As, and really be that support, that focus that Dave was talking about, to keep you focused, to keep you grounded. I know it is so important of mental health, of keeping, sane during all of this. I've been very authentic with my story and how I literally, my brain just about blew up from the stress of doing all of this on my own. And I can tell you, it's just something that we weren't meant to do anything alone. So right now, I put the link right below this video here. Let's lock arms, get started in the Marketers Club. We'll put you into our group. Dave, I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, you guys are so welcome, and it's an honor to be working with you guys. And you guys, anybody who's watching this or following these folks, have really met some great people. And don't hesitate. Just get out of your own way, for God's sakes. I promise you, it'll pay off. This thing is really not our best friends a lot of times, and it's also why I need continued. I need somebody who can see my blind spots, and trust me. The mentor has a mentor here. So I'm not God. I'm not sitting on top of a mountain thinking that this is a community of where we are ever evolving and ever growing. And we're not just going to hype you up with this is the thing. We're not going to sell you a magical money machine. That's what I'm saying here. I mean, that's the biggest message here is stop falling for the magical money machines. Stop it. Just today is a day that you turn over a fresh page and you just settle down into something that's long-term. And you really say, I'm going to commit today to get started. This is the first step. Dave's given me clear instructions and told me exactly what's going to happen. So there's no surprises. This is exactly what my journey is going to look like. This is exactly what I'm doing next. And okay, I can do this. And I can hang in there and I can see where this is going. And as you make small victories, we've put in there to where you can have small milestones. You will begin to feel progress. You will see progress. We will encourage you. We're like the gutters, those bumpers in a bowling alley, like to make sure that you don't go into the gutter, right? Those are all in place because I've trained over 500,000 students have gone through my courses or attended events or bought a book over the course of the last decade. So there's a lot of experience in science and all kinds of things that have gone into these courses. And there is nothing that you could do better for yourself or your future today than click that link and get started and go through this challenge. I got to run, guys. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to locking arms and shaking you guys' hands who are going to be coming on board and going through our process. And I'm just so excited.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you. Talk soon.
All right, guys. See ya.
Click the link, or if this is on a page, there'll be a button down here. Go ahead and click that. We appreciate you so much. We're excited. We'll get you.
Yeah, once you click that link and you get started in the Marketers Club, you'll receive an email with access into a private group. So you're going to have access to be able to work with us. We really wanted to put something together that a multitude of people would be able to have, where we're going to be doing a live training for you every month to be able to grow your business, to be able to put your programs, be able to ultimately be your highest you. That's what this is all about for you. We're also going to include our audience on demand course for you, which is going to really break down who your perfect person is and where they are on social media. So you can really be powerful with your messaging. It'll help you get your messaging really clear to be able to build your business for you. So we look forward to working with you. Go ahead, it's right below here. Get started in the club, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.